We're back. 1 week later from my first video on YouTube, and we're back. And I do want to start this video by saying thank you so much for everybody who watched the video, who left feedback, who provided me feedback on Instagram. My name is TJ, and this is my second video here on YouTube. And as promised, I did say that we're gonna go and do a let's shoot video. So obviously, you're not gonna be sitting here and watch me talk all afternoon. So what I'm gonna do is roll the tape back to a beautiful shoot that I had yesterday with my friends Selassie, Anissa, and Stacy, where we went around New Jersey and found cool locations to shoot. We also took time in this video to talk about some important topics about what not to do when you're working with not certain models, but every single model out there. I do hope that you guys find value in this video. If you do, please be sure to like, comment, share this video, and why not subscribe to my channel? I mean, I'm just getting started, right? And if you want to see the photos that we took from yesterday, please be sure to go to my Instagram. It's linked below. It's everywhere. It's in the description of this channel. So please give your boy a follow, and I'll see you guys later.
When something is broken and you try to fix it, trying to repair it any way you can, trying hard to speak and fighting with my weak hand, driven to distraction, so part of the plan. When something is broken and you try to fix it, trying to repair it any way you can.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Alright, my usual settings, in case you guys want to know, I'm usually shooting at 1/160th of a second. I mean, of course, these are variable depending on the type of shot that you're getting, but it's usually 1/160th. Wide open, so this lens right now is at f2, so we're going to be shooting at f2, and I'm using an ND filter because if you're shooting wide open and it's bright outside like a day like today and you're not using an ND filter, it's going to be overexposed and you're not going to be able to get the shots that you want to get. So these are, for me personally, the perfect settings to shoot. My ISO is usually somewhere around 100 to 200. Just to keep everything nice and soft, nice blurry background. So these are the things that you got to consider when you're shooting. Also, very important, buy an ND filter. Buy an ND filter. All right, so we're gonna get the shoot going, and I hope you guys are enjoying the video so far. Let's go. These are the shots we took. As you can see, I added the settings on the side of the photo. These photos are straight out of the camera. They're pretty much raw files, no edits as of yet. And as discussed previously, if you do want to see the full edited images, please go to my Instagram. And I do know this is a shameless plug, but hey, it's my video, it's my Instagram, so let's get it. As we're driving to our next location, we start discussing the do's and the don'ts for photographers when working with models, and each person started giving their tidbits, so I'll let you guys listen. So right now we're talking about, as much as this is a let's shoot video, right, we did want to make a point to talk about what to do and what not to do when you're shooting with a model. The first thing you don't want to do, and it doesn't really matter if it's a male model, female model, transgender model, someone who doesn't identify, it doesn't really matter. It's not your job as a photographer to touch the person anywhere. It's not your job to touch their hair, their face, anywhere on their body if they don't give you explicit permission. You should not invade their personal spaces because honestly, I mean, come on, it's wrong.
Another point is, going into a shoot with bad intentions, or even, don't go in being a creep.
Right.
Don't touch females or whoever the model is, whatever the case is, with intentions, the best way to put it would be sexual intentions, because usually that's what, the stigma is around photography and the male, female, whatever you want to call it. But, have respect for your models. Touch them.
Do you think that blocks the path of other photographers who want to work with certain models?
Absolutely. It definitely blocks the path of other photographers, trying to make a business, trying to do what they love to do. And it's unfortunate, but, go in with respect and treat the models with respect.
Okay, so working with models, right? So one of the things I did not like that I had an experience with one of the photographers was that he told me that my body was just like, I needed to lose weight, and he was just like, oh, if you lost weight here or there, and he was just like, this body part, if you lose some weight here, like you would be perfect. And he was like, and it made me so uncomfortable while we were shooting that I just like forgot how to pose. You know what I mean? Like that's my thing. I model, and then him just saying, oh, this body part needs to be modified a little bit more. Oh, if you were only a little bit taller, and things like that, it just threw me off, made me so uncomfortable that for a moment I almost like did not want to do modeling anymore. It just like it got in my head, and then I like had to rewire and get rid of those things that he had told me. Another thing was okay. So about nudity, right? So there's some photography styles where you do nudity, like boudoir and things like that. But the thing is, like, ask about that beforehand, and not just while the shoot is happening. And if you do want to ask while the shoot is happening, ask them, okay, would you be comfortable doing a little bit of nudity, or would you be all right with like moving your skirt up a little bit or whatever? Is that something you're comfortable with? Ask them for consent before you say, hey, you should do this, or if you don't, you're not going to make it in the industry. If you say that to them, that just puts pressure on models, and sometimes people give in, and that's not consensual. So it's not right for photographers to just put that onto models on the spot.
Ready to go? Alright, so we know your followers are bot, right? Everybody knows your followers are bot. Your follow account does not mean you should be mean to models, okay? So always be nice, right? Be respectful, and actually show genuine interest in whoever you're shooting, because honestly, when you're able to communicate to your model, they'll be able to give you more, right? So if you're able to communicate whatever you need, I would say, and you actually get to know who you're working with, that's the best way, I think, to be able to get really good work out of your photo shoot.
I could have ended the video right there, but I didn't want to end the video without saying a big thank you to my friends who made this video possible. Thank you so much to Selassie for coming out and shooting with me. If you want to check out his page, he mostly shoots film, and his content is fantastic. So if you like film, colors, you really enjoy his footage. I do want to say thank you to Stacy for coming through. She's an excellent model, and she's always a joy to work with. I do want to thank Anissa for coming through as well, and for bringing the smoke. Est-ce qu'on peut utiliser le mot bombe sur YouTube? Utilise le mot appareil. C'est safe. Alright, so I'm gonna use the word apparatus. So I do want to thank Anissa for bringing the smoke apparatus, and thank you for everybody who made this video possible, and thank you to you for watching this video. If you found the content interesting, and if you actually learned something, please leave a like on this video, and I'll see you on the next one.